Nic Rout is joining me in studio. He is in his final year at UCT in the computer engineering program. He's going to show us his new invention. It's called Seed, the phone that grows. Nic, thank you for joining me.
Good to join you too.
Well, I'm very excited to see what Seed, the phone that grows is. I've seen your YouTube video. It looks very cool.
Thank you.
Why don't you explain to everyone who doesn't know what it is, what Seed, the phone that grows is?
Okay, so Seed is basically taking advantage of the fact that we're surrounded by very powerful computing devices. So you'll have a phone, you'll have a tablet, you'll have a laptop, you'll have a TV, you'll have a desktop. And Seed centralizes all of those into one device that can just change its shape, the size of its screen, the way we interact with it, and its user interface. So essentially, it's one device that can be all of your devices. It's a computer that transforms.
Cool. So this idea has been yours, I think, for over a year, but you've only gotten these prototypes together recently.
Yes.
What inspired you to make this?
Well, I first came up with the idea on a trip back from the USA with my family in January of 2013. And I observed the tech industry a lot and the trends that happened there. And I noticed 4 things. One of them good, 3 of them not so good. The first one being the good one is that our devices that we own today are becoming consistent in terms of their power, their internal specifications, and also what they're capable of doing. I'd say 5 years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, you couldn't play high-end games on your phone. You couldn't browse the web on your phone, reply to emails, edit documents, whereas now you can. Your phone also nowadays has a quad-core processor, gigabytes of RAM. That's crazy. You've got a full computer in your pocket.
Exactly.
On the other end of the scale, you've got a laptop that now lasts almost a day's worth of battery life. It's not a power-hungry, thick machine. It's quite a sleek, portable device. So I saw this idea of devices converging. Now, the things that weren't so good, though, is that owning all of these separate devices is quite expensive. You'll spend 5 to 10,000 Rand on a phone, the same amount on a tablet. 10 to 15,000 Rand on a laptop, maybe 5 to 10,000 Rand on a games console.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of money on a desktop PC, and all in all, to own this suite of devices is quite expensive. Secondly, I noticed that battery life on our devices is quite poor. We won't get through a full day without having to hug the wall and go and grab a charger, right? I mean, that's a big problem for most people. Thirdly, I noticed that we have this kind of synchronization issue. We're relying on the cloud and USB sticks and hard drives and stuff to keep our life in order, but we're always running to some other device and wondering if this file's on there, that email's there, this setting's here, that app works on this, that operating system on this device. It's a bit of a mess, in my opinion. So these 3 things, coupled with the fact that our phones and our tablets and our laptops and all of our devices are converging, led me to think of Seed, one device that could be everything.